So today we're going to be reviewing some simplifying radicals. We're having some trouble with it. So remember when we're simplifying radicals and we were relating it back to one of our activities, we were talking about squares. So whenever you see a square root, I want you to think of a square. A square has all sides that are exactly the same. So what number will fit in both places, the length and the width, to make your radical true? So for 1a it says 0. Well, something times 0 or something times something will give you 0. And in this case it's 0 times 0. So your answer is just 0. 0 is the length of your square. When you're coming into 55, we want to think about all the factors of 55. So if I do a factor tree of 55, I can only do 5 times 11. Both numbers are different, which means it's already simplified, and my final answer is square root of 55. There's no way for me to make it simpler than that. For 33, same thing. 3 times 11. The numbers are different. They're both prime. So we end up with the same of radical 33. For 3, I can only do 3 and 1. So it's already simplified as well. So my final answer is 3. For 47, we have the same thing. We cannot do anything except for 47 times 1. So my final answer is still radical 47. Square root of 25 means I have a square and I have two numbers that are exactly the same. So 5 times 5 in this case gives me the length of 5. So when you're finding the radical, you're really just looking for the length of the square. 46, I can do 2 times 23. They're both prime numbers, which tells me 46 is already simplified. 44, I get 44 times 11, or 4 times 11, excuse me. And then I get 2 times 2, and then 11. Now here is where it gets tricky. I can simplify this because I end up with 2 times 2 times 11. I have a pair. If I have a pair, that means that I already have a perfect square. 2 times 2 gives me 4. So essentially you can look at it as square root of 4 times square root of 11. So square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 11 we can't do anything with. So this ends up to be my final answer. 8, you're going to try on your own. You have 2 times 4, and then you break this down to 2 times 2. So what would your simplified radical look like after you factored it?